Hi there, this is Cherie from Cherie'sCraftyGirls.com, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today my project is this beautiful little cube with its slanty, sloped lid. Isn't that sweet? I put a little butterfly on the top, excuse me, just for a feature, which I think is really, really sweet. It's a 2x2x2 inch cube, so it's quite good size. You could put a little candle in there, or a little hand cream, or some sweeties. Absolutely beautiful. So to make this, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 inches by 7 inches, and some scraps for the butterfly. I'm just going to use just some DSP paper. This one I used the 8.5 inch by 7 inch cardstock, but I also used some DSP paper, which for the sides, excuse me, and the top is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and you need 5 of those. And then for the little piece at the front, you need one that is 1 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch. I'm not going to use the DSP today on the cardstock, as I think that can hold its own, don't you? So taking your cardstock and your scoring tool, you are going to score. Now these are really, really difficult score measurements, so beware. It is 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches and 8 inches. Then you're going to turn it around so the short side is at the top, and you're going to score at 2 inches, at 4 inches, and again at 6 inches. Then turn it back so that the short score section is on your right, and then you're going to score at 1 inch, but just to the first score line. And then you're going to score at 5 inches, again just to the first score line. Okay, then popping your scoring tool out of the way, you're going to fold and burnish all your score lines apart from the 2 short ones. We're going to leave those because they are just markers. So fold and burnish your score lines all the way up and down. This paper is from Affectionately Yours, which is a new a DSP cardstock in, not cardstock, designer series paper in the new catalogue, and it is absolutely stunning. In this collection you have another metallic one which is absolutely beautiful, but you also have some really, really pretty, let me open them all out for you. Look at that, 2 of each of these stunning collections of florals, or you can turn it over and have a slightly softer, subtle collection. Isn't that lovely? But the metallic ones are beautiful. So going back to that, you have, let's put it so you can see better, where you have just sort of come down to the first score line with your 2 little score lines that haven't gone all the way down, they've just come to the first one. You are going to cut down those to the first score line, then diagonally. Now you can, if you like, you could put a ruler there, and getting your scoring tool, you could score a line, or you could draw with a pencil, or do it freehand. It's entirely up to you. But what you are going to do is you are literally going to cut from that score line to that second score corner. So straight the way across, and the same on the opposite side. So down the half score line and diagonally to the second. Okay, and then we are going to remove the whole of this section here. I'm going to take that completely away, and the same with the whole of this. Don't throw this piece away, because you can use it for some stamping out, or some punching out, I should say. So we'll use that for a butterfly later on, as you will see. Then, with your small section on your right, take away the first thin rectangle and remove. Cut up your base score lines like so. And then coming back to these, gosh, I can't remember which way we cut them now. We cut along that way, and the same the other side, and then just from corner to corner cut it away, because they are going to fold inside like that. Okay. Removing all your rubbish, we are now going to do some sticking. We are going to put some sticky tape down here, down your tab, cereal box. You are also, because of the lid, you need to fold this one inside here. You're going to actually do it on your pattern side. Sorry, on your pattern side. Now you can either use fast fuse, snail, or some liquid glue. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to use a little bit of fast fuse. Oh goodness. Come on. It's not going to play now, is it? Let's get some snail. Oh, where's my snail gone? Okay, we're going to use a bit of sticky strip. It's all being a bit awkward, isn't it? I don't know what's happened to that. Oh. Anyway, so constructing your box, your lid, bring your corner to the edge, and the same this side. Make a nice sharp point, isn't that lovely? And then bring your box. Oh, I've done that wrong, haven't I? That should have been on the outside. Oh dear. Let's just remove that and do it correctly, shall we? There we go. Remove that and pop it on the outside of your tab. Move your backing, making sure all your glue is on the inside. Bring that over so it meets nice and neatly. And there is your box with its beautiful, beautiful lid. There we are. And then we just fold these down and put some glue on here. Fold those in nice and neatly, nice and square. Move your backing strip and construct a box. Isn't that pretty? Really, really pretty. And I tell you what I've forgotten to do. I've forgotten to make a thumb hole. So taking a 3/4 inch punch, let's see if we can just put a small one in. Oh, just about, I think. Just to centralise your punch and pop a little bit out. We should have done that before I made the lid up, but that's fine. There we have a beautiful, beautiful cube. Now, to make the butterfly on the top, which I think will just give it a little bit of a feature, because it's quite plain like that, isn't it? Just take a piece of corresponding cardstock, which I've used Night of Navy, and I'm going to use the Elegant Butterfly punch, and I'm going to punch out one of those. And I say, using the scrap that you cut off here, can we just get it out of this one? Just look at that, isn't that beautiful? So you should never throw any scraps away. And taking some Tombow, excuse my head, in the centre, just a little bit. Oh goodness. Or a lot. Pop in your butterfly in the centre of that so it aligns. And I think I'm going to use, shall I use pearls? A string of pearls. Let's have from the Basic Jewels, cut 3 little pearls, and lift them up a nice neat line, pop them on your butterfly, pop them out of the way, taking another, oh, little jewel has escaped there. Taking some more Tombow, popping that on the navy, just a little bit, pop that and have him slightly adrift on your box. Let that set for a moment, and there you have, just squeeze them up a little bit so it's a bit more three-dimensional, and there you have a beautiful, look at that, isn't that stunning, metallic DSP slope lidded box or cardstock with DSP. They are both very, very beautiful boxes. Until next time, take care, happy stamping, bye.